and the Coffee Beans live here on a Truthful Thursday.
All right, we are on YouTube now, and we're on TikTok.
Okay. Oh, we are. Okay,
We're on
good, good, good.
TikTok under the GCPR TikTok.
Okay, so why can't I see any of the
I
comments?
can see Jay Parker
Oh,
in the
there we
YouTube
are.
chat. I can see General Gambit. I
Oh,
can.
good, good, good.
Okay.
Good, good, good. Okay. Well, hey,
Everybody's
look,
everybody's where they're supposed to be.
we're feeling our way through, aren't we? Speaking of Sound of Coffee, I would like to present to you my coffee for this morning. This is my Pennsylvania mug. It is, gosh, how big is this thing? 20 something ounces? And it's still usually never enough. Um, somehow it's usually never enough. Yeah, I'm not sure why all the Facebook comments I'm not seeing either. I'm not seeing any comments on my side. I'm not sure what is happening. Good morning, all. Meanwhile, Thomas is at home going, "You guys are killing my show." No, not really. Not purposefully. We're just feeling our way through, having a little start. Fits and starts, no problem. The important thing is that we're here, we're all together
So I do
on
believe
this
Thomas
truth.
showed up in the chat, in the YouTube chat.
What's that?
I do believe Thomas showed up in the YouTube chat.
Oh,
Uh
really?
oh.
Uh-oh, that's so we can
So
get yelled at.
It's one day out of
yeah,
your life, Thomas. Don't worry.
so
It's just one day. Not like going to be like a recurring thing. We don't do this on a
So
recurring
listen, for the
basis.
three of us here this morning, how does it feel to get fired live on the air?
share with the
Angry, what
group,
are we
George.
thinking? How does it feel to get fired? We're
Well,
going to get fired live on the air. Our pay is going to get drastically, drastically cut.
well, you know what? I think I need to go to therapy for that. You know, because it's
Oh, gosh.
so yeah. There's that.
Let me try to kick off the conversation here with a little bit of news. Again, this is the Kennedy Effect crew along with Angry IT Nerd sitting in for oh, now some comments are popping up. This Streamlabs. Gosh. I love it. I love it. I love it so much.
He loves it so muck and fudge, you can't believe it.
There.
So yeah, we
Thank
need
you
a.
for that. Absolutely just encapsulated it right there. That says
Say,
everything.
anybody see
Yep.
Merv? We need a Merv check. Anybody see Merv yet? Is Merv showing up? As soon as we see Merv,
Now the
we need to see
comments are
Merv
starting
show
to
up.
roll in.
All
Good
right.
morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Uh,
Again, let me just recap where we are here. It's 8:11 a.m., 11 minutes after the hour here in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. My name is Jeff Kennedy, and if you are not familiar with me or familiar with the Kennedy Effect, we are filling in for Thomas here this morning. He is still Annabelle's asking, assume Thomas is still in bed. I hope he is still in bed. He is not feeling well. He's under the weather. And like a good radio station is supposed to do when one person goes down with an illness um, or something, someone else pops up. Next man up. So we are trying to cover you here this morning on this Truthful Thursday with what we hope is, some fun, some entertainment, and to keep you going here through your broadcast week. We will be with you as long as the conversation allows us to keep going through. And you're going to notice that the show is a little different. I simply don't do my show the same way Thomas does. So it is going to be a little different. But the important thing is that we're live. We are together. The GCPR Coffee Bean family is together for a Truthful Thursday. And we want to know what your truths are. What do you want to talk about? I'm a different kind of host, I think, and I don't say that in any sort of superior kind of like even ethereal sort of way. I just like to. The interesting thing about being a host is that you have to do most of the talking. I actually happen to do really well when I get questions. So if you have questions about the topics of the day, so to speak, that you want to talk about here on this Truthful Thursday, you put them in the chat George, Angry, someone will get to them if I should happen to miss them. We will get the comments, we will get the questions, and we can have a conversations from there. And here's an interesting thing that I think actually let me not get into that quite yet. Let me not get into that quite yet. Should we try? So I'm excited to be here. It's a really interesting, neat time to be able to talk to you and to be able to share myself with the morning audience. I hope that you'll stay with us throughout the program. I noticed there's a little less of you than normal. You probably didn't see Thomas and begged out, and I can sort of understand that. You expect one thing in the morning, you get something literally completely different. But I'm so glad that you're all here. I hope that you are all well. I hope you are having a wonderful start to your Thursday. We're almost there, gang. 2 more work days until the end of the week, until we can relax for a weekend. I'm so glad that you're all here. Let's do a little bit of news to try to kick off the conversation. Something really, really escalating happened. Good morning to Tom Bruno. Good morning to Donna. Good morning to Annabelle and Samantha and Jamela. I hope I'm saying that correctly. If I'm not, you yell at me. Good morning. Just good morning to everybody so far. I'm trying to keep up with the comments here
Said
in the comment section.
Dave
Good
the
morning, good
Lowlander
morning,
said
good morning. I'm so glad everybody is here. We hope you are all well and happy on this truthful Thursday.
Dave the Lowlander
Since
said that we got catfished. Expecting coming.
Ouch.
Said,
Ouch.
Man,
Ow.
Dave,
Ow.
he got
Who said that?
catfished. Dave the Lowlander said he got
Oh, man.
catfished.
Ow. That's hurtful. Even if it is true. That's hurtful. We're doing what a good radio station does.
Oh, my goodness.
We don't leave you hanging. We don't leave you with recorded material. We don't do best ofs. We put live on the air when one of us is down, the next person up. And I should say next person. I think I said next man up, but we have people of all across the spectrum at GCPR where your voice matters. So anyway, let's start off with a little bit of news. Angry is here. George is here. They are monitoring the chats. I can only see the Facebook and YouTube chats for whatever reason. I can't see the TikTok chat. So Angry, I think, will be monitoring that largely, but not exclusively if you're busy. And I will try to keep up with your chats as best as I can. Amanda says, okay, did no one tell you that this is a pre-coffee smartass show? No, I know. I'm just a little different of a person in the way that I do what I do, but I'm thrilled that you're here, Amanda, and I hope that you'll give us I'm glad that you're here. Very, very glad that you're here, and give us a try, and hopefully some of these names will be begin to become familiar names on Sunday nights and Tuesday nights and Thursday nights when we restart our Tuesday and Thursday program.
Said, no, you're
says
fine.
in the YouTube chat, let's not scare him too much, Coffee Beans. Very nice. Thank you for defending the lonely host. I appreciate it.
Oh my goodness. Nana J, good morning, Nana J. How you doing? How you doing, Nana J?
It's an interesting morning. Let's start off with a little bit of news from the Associated Press. Article written by Amir Madhani, Konstantin Toropin, Joshua Goodman, and Regina Garcia Cano. Dateline Washington. This is from the again, this is from the Associated Press. This is a really big story. Because it is an extremely important escalation in what looks to be war, the latest oil war, a war that this president and his administration, the so-called peace president, really, really wants to start. Dateline Washington, and this was updated at 10:45 p.m. last night. Again, this is from the Associated Press. We have to give good credit where it belongs. I highly recommend to you, by the way, the Associated Press app. It is free. There are no paywalls yet. I hope it stays free, but the Associated Press app, AP, is free. It's a great source of news. The articles are pretty short, quick, easy to read, and I hope that you'll check it out because, and they're not paying me, by the way. They're not paying me to to tell you how good the app is. I just happen to think it's a really good source of news and a great, quick, easy way to stay informed on what's going on around the world. That said, Dateline Washington. President Trump said Wednesday that the United States has seized an oil tanker off the coast of Venezuela as tensions mount with the government of President Nicolas Maduro, using U.S. forces to take control of a merchant ship that is incredibly unusual and marks the Trump administration's latest push to increase pressure on Maduro, who has been charged with narco-terrorism in the United States. The U.S. has built up the largest military presence in the region in decades and launched a series of deadly strikes on alleged drug smuggling boats in the Caribbean Sea and Eastern Pacific Ocean. The campaign is facing growing scrutiny in Congress. We've just seized a tanker off the coast of Venezuela, a large tanker, very large. Largest one ever seized, actually, Trump told reporters at the White House, later adding that it was seized for a very good reason, but doesn't appear to have didn't exactly tell you what the reason is. Trump did not offer any additional details when asked what would happen to the oil aboard the tanker. Trump said, well, we'll keep it, I guess. This tells you what this is actually really about. No significant amount of drugs come into this country from Venezuela. But Venezuela does have 17% of the world's oil reserves. That's what this is about. You want a little truthful Thursday? There's some truth for you. Not that I don't think most of you didn't.
So we need them oil and them drugs.
Oh, sorry?
Say we need them oil and them drugs.
Somebody who wants something illicit. Or,
yeah.
And there's always going to be folks who are legitimately have the disease of addiction. But we can lower that demand. Supply and demand, like any other business. Supply and demand. Back to the article. The seizure was led by the U.S. Coast Guard and supported by the Navy, according to a U.S. official who was not authorized to comment publicly and spoke on the condition of anonymity. The official added that it was conducted under U.S. law enforcement authority. The Coast Guard members were taken to the oil tanker by helicopter from the aircraft carrier U.S. Gerald R. Ford, the official said. The Ford is in the Caribbean Sea after arriving last month in a major show of force, joining a fleet of other warships. This is a serious escalation. This puts us on a path to war. The so-called peace president, who is so desperate for a Nobel Peace Prize, so desperate for any kind of peace prize that FIFA created one out of thin air to give to him, something they've never done before, something that violates the rules of FIFA for being a politically neutral organization. But this president is so desperate, so absolutely desperate to win any kind of adulation, any kind of praise, any kind of anything. as he runs around and continues to tell you about all of these wars that they've stopped. By the way, one of the wars they talk about that